doesn't come out right. I need one of those nights where you slap me close till we're off the map and you're making me laugh. I don't care if we ever go home, so pick me up.
Good evening, Camden Club. How's everyone doing tonight? Well, thank you so much for joining us. My name's Kerry Watt. We've got Catherine, Christina, Daisy, and Francesca on stage tonight. Round of applause for everybody. So I'm guessing most of you are here because you know what Song Suffragettes is about. You've seen a show before. Maybe you've been following the Nashville show for a while. But if you are new, I'm going to give you some facts, some very important facts. So Song Suffragettes was started 9 years ago because, as you probably know, women are greatly underrepresented in the music industry. Unfairly, surely, because there's so much talent. It's nothing to do with talent. And last year in the US, 15% of country radio music was made by women, and in the UK, only a third of music in the charts was women. So thank you so much for being here to support us and to support women in music. We're all very excited to share our songs, share our stories with you. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, there is a virtual tip jar. On PayPal, you can just search Song Suffragettes. And on Instagram, you can find all of us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Probably best to go to the Song Suffragettes London page, and then that's a good sort of home for all of us. And I think we're going to get started. So, Catherine, please take it away.
Hello, happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm going to start with the song that I actually released as my debut single last year. It's called Bloom, and it's about finding hope in nature, I guess. Afternoon sunlight coming through clouds, trees and their blossoms taking a bow, and songbirds are singing their favorite tunes, reminding me that in time everything blooms. Too long I've been living behind four walls, taken for granted nature's rewards. But now the same old window has a different point of view, reminding me that in time everything blooms. And I hope this feeling lasts more than 2 seasons, 'cause I know that we'll lose the flowers, and I'm finding healing in this deeper meaning. It's more golden than the golden hour. Blue, 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 blue. And maybe the autumn will lead me to fall, and I'll close my window to weather the cold. But looking at lifeless branches, I'll whistle a summer tune, reminding me that in time everything blooms, reminding me that in time everything blooms. Thanks.
was super, super nice. And now I'm going to bring a bit of spite. So this is the second time that I've been lucky enough to come and play a Song Suffragette show here. And the first one I played in February was so good. I had the best time. And I got chatting to some people after, and this guy said to me, he said, "Oh, your set was really great. Your voice was really sweet. It's a real shame you didn't play any country music." Which, to be fair, I kind of get it. It was a country heavy lineup, so I spite wrote a country song, and in a full circle moment for myself, I'm going to play it for you now. I don't know anything about country music, so if anyone wants to tell me if it's good or not at the end, that would be great. It's called Hook, Line and Sinker, and I wrote it with my friend Ellie. You know I'm waiting on the front porch for you, trying to make this one beer last. When you met me in your old red Chevy, said there's something you gotta ask. Do I like you, like me? You falling already? See you pulling up the driveway, honey, just the person I wanna see. It's too soon to dive in, but I just can't fight it. You're my hook, line and sinker, boy, the only one I'm into, boy. Pull me in, push me out, the only one I think about. You're my hook, line and sinker, boy, not much of a drinker, boy. Your whiskey on ice, looking real nice. I'm gonna sink your hook, line and sinker, boy. Sitting side by side, hand in mine, and I'm trying not to smile so hard. 'Cause look at you in your worn out boots, you walked on in and stole my heart. And I like you, like me, I've fallen completely. Hook, line and sinker, boy, the only one I'm into, boy. Pull me in, push me out, the only one I think about. You're my hook, line and sinker, boy, not much of a drinker, boy. Your whiskey on ice, looking real nice. I'm gonna sink your hook, line and sinker, boy. Hook, line and sinker, boy. I like you, like me. You're always gonna be my hook, line and sinker, boy, the only one I'm into, boy. Pull me in, push me out, the only one I think about. You're my hook, line and sinker, boy, not much of a drinker, boy. Your whiskey on ice, looking real nice. I'm gonna sink your hook, line and sinker, boy. Hook, line and sinker, boy. Hook, line and sinker, boy. Thank you.
What a vibe. That's great.
I think that had some great country flavour. You mentioned whiskey.
Yeah.
No trucks, though. So growing up in the 90s, I loved teen romantic comedies. They were my life. They were what I aspired to be. Never Been Kissed, She's All That, Bring It On, even going back to Grease, which was a little bit before my time, but I was always inspired by those films, and I wanted to write a song to kind of capture those moments, those in the parking lot, the drive-in movies, kind of ideal dream life. So I wrote this song called Kissing Fools, and it features on my debut album, which I'm selling a couple of tonight. I'm going to play 2 songs from the album. So this is Kissing Fools. Two margaritas and a slow dance help you remember how to romance, and we can play longer than the covered band. Just leave your coat and take my hand. I just just wanna be a kissing fool. Sneak a little smoke with a drink or two. I look up and you're doing it too. Wanna go down in flames with you. Roll up the windows and put it in park. We don't ever have to leave this car. Heat up the night while keeping it cool. You and me, kissing fools. Kissing fools. Moon dances playing on the radio. A marvelous night to keep it soft and low. And what we're doing is like only he knows. And when the cops come knocking, you know it's time to go back to your place or mine. I just wanna be a kissing fool. Sneak a little smoke with a drink or two. I look up and you're doing it too. Wanna go down in flames with you. Roll up the windows and put it in park. We don't ever have to leave this car. Heat up the night, you're keeping it cool. You and me, kissing fools. We're straight out of a movie scene. But we don't have to keep it PG if you know what I mean. I just wanna be a kissing fool. Sneak a little smoke with a drink or two. I look up and you're doing it too. Wanna go down in flames with you. Roll up the windows and put it in park. We don't ever have to leave this car. Heat up the night while keeping it cool. You and me, kissing fools.
Thank you.
Whew. What one to follow. Hello, I'm Daisy. This song that I'm going to play is one that I wrote with an amazing writer called Max Cook. It's called Only Ever Almost, and it's about all the almosts in your life, almost getting the guy, almost getting the job. I hope you like it.
Unreliable, another cold call. Keep me on the end of the line. Unfightable, a losing battle. Thought that we were on the same side. And I try to chase you, but I never quite caught up. I call myself an optimist, but my hope got stuck. And everything we wanted was a little out of reach. But that's you and me. We were only almost. How did we get so close? Near enough to pretend so well, but far enough we both could tell. We were only ever almost. But honestly we should have known. The ground floor's where we built our home. And we fell right through the cracks when the floorboards gave in. 'Cause we were only ever so close, only ever almost. Disappointed, but I'll own it. You're looking at me like I'm crazy, but baby, I know too well we were under a spell. But we were only ever kidding ourselves. And we try to fight it, but we only get stuck. Guess that's the way with us. We were only almost. How did we get so close? Near enough to pretend so well, but far enough we both could tell. We were only ever almost. But honestly we should have known. cries when the floorboards gave in, 'cause we were only ever so close, only ever almost. We were only ever almost. And we fell right through the cracks when the floorboards gave in, 'cause we were only ever so close, only ever almost. Thank you.
I feel like I was quite happy at first to be going last, but now I'm like having to follow those 4 amazing songs. But yeah, hi, I'm Francesca. I don't have any music. Sorry, this
You
is
worry,
the
I'll move.
So close. I don't have any music released yet, but I'm hoping to really soon. And yeah, this is one of the songs that I'm going to be hopefully releasing. And yeah, it's called Fall for a Lie, and it's about a breakup. But the kind of worst part of a breakup being like the kind of false reality that you had with someone and how great it was, and then they leave and you feel kind of manipulated, and like the loss of that being worse than actually losing the person themselves. But yeah, hope you like it. You said my face was too pretty to cry, and it's funny now that sentence keeps me up at night. You said you'd never lead a girl astray, so I missed it till it hit me like a bullet train. And you were so easy for me to believe in. Now I'm on what's left, but I might as well have dreamed it. I would go on my tiptoes to kiss you, never looked you straight in the eye. Oh, there's no limit to how far you can fall when you fall for a lie. Now I'm doing my best not to miss you, when I'm missing you as if you were mine. There's no limit to how far you can fall when you fall for a lie. There's nothing like regret in every moment, spilling all my secrets on your sofa. You gave me no cause to doubt you. You fed me a dream and I swallowed it whole. I never slept better than I did in your clothes, and now I'm cold without you. I would go on my tiptoes to kiss you, never looked you straight in the eye. Well, there's no limit to how far you can fall when you fall for a lie. Now I'm doing my best not to miss you, when I'm missing you as if you were mine. There's no limit to how far you can fall when you fall, when you fall for a lie. Na, 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 I would go on my tiptoes to kiss you, never looked you straight in the eye. There's no limit to how far you can fall when you fall for a lie. And I could picture us walk to the sunset, but this never was my movie to write. And there's no limit to how far you can fall when you fall for a lie.
I was so mesmerised and I actually forgot it was me next. So this next song I'm going to play is brand new. You are the first audience I have ever played it for. So let's hope I don't mess it up. It's called catastrophizing. Does anyone else struggle with catastrophic thinking, like thinking about worst case scenarios, those kind of things? I think it's quite common for all of us to get lost in our heads and worry about stuff. And this, I actually started with the bridge of this song and built a song around it. But yeah, it's really just about challenging that thinking and going, what if it is okay? What if everything's going to be fine? Yeah, this is catastrophizing. I hope you like it.
You could say that I'm the anxious type. My normal state is fight or flight. I've checked all the exits, I know all the warning signs. I'm quite good in a crisis, 'cause I've been prepping in my mind. But sometimes I wish I'd see something besides eventual catastrophe. 'Cause what if life's alright? What if it's good to me? What if I'm okay? What if what's meant to be will be? And I don't know if getting older's why I suddenly feel peace. But I've been catastrophizing since day one. What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? I'm not sure when the switch flipped in my brain and silver linings became signs of rain. I used to see the good light, now I'm just scared of the dark. And on days when I could be fine, I'm afraid that it won't last. Don't wanna be without hope. And I'm getting bored of worst case scenarios. What if life's alright? What if it's good to me? What if I'm okay? What if what's meant to be will be? And I don't know if getting older's why I suddenly feel peace. But I've been catastrophizing since day one. What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? I've been so sure the plane will crash. I've kept a letter in my bag that's addressed to my mom in case I die. Been catastrophizing all my fucking life. I wish I could enjoy the ride. 'Cause what if life's alright? What if it's good to me? What if I'm okay? What if what's meant to be will be? And I don't know if getting older's why I suddenly feel peace. But I've been catastrophizing since day one. What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong?
I love that. That was the most relatable song I think I've heard in a while. I'm going to play some songs for you that I wrote with other people. I'm super lucky in that I get to spend most of my days and energy writing songs for other people and with them. And this next song I wrote last year in Whitby on a writing camp. And I'm not a big believer in manifestation, but literally the night before I went on this camp, I was tour managing for a friend of mine, and we were on the way back from her last gig to London, and I said, I don't know how you get on a writing camp, but I really want to go on one, and so this next year I'm going to put some energy into working out how. And then I got a call the next day from a friend of mine who was like, I'm going to Whitby tomorrow on this camp, and somebody else dropped out. Do you want to come? All you have to do is get to Whitby. And I was like, yeah, okay. And so I wrote this song up there, with a good friend of mine, Katie Ray, who's an excellent writer and producer, and also a guy called Jamie Lawson. And this song is Unless Something Goes Wrong, so don't hold me to this, going to be on his upcoming album at the end of the year. And we'd started the day, we got paired together by the random forces of the writing camp, and we started the day writing something super heavy that was just a bit rubbish. And then we had lunch and we came back and we wrote this. And I think it's one of my favourite songs that I've ever had the pleasure of being able to be part of the writing process. And it's called Matter to Me, and I hope you like it. Head first into feeling the worst, so down before your feet are even hitting the ground, headlong into getting it wrong, falling apart, just trying to get it started over and over. You cry, though you're sober, don't wanna open the blinds, but I've got a feeling you better believe it. Everything's gonna be fine, it doesn't matter, whatever happens, I'll be the answer you need. Broken and battered, shaken and shattered, I'll put you back in one piece. Oh, it doesn't matter, whatever happens, you happen to matter to me. Knee deep in the worst of all weeks, dragging your heels until you can't feel anything. Tongue-tied, can't tell a lie. You would if you could, but you know it wouldn't do any good. It's drilled in, character building, pretending you're fine when you're not. But I'll always find you, just to remind you, one day the bad days will all be behind you. And it doesn't matter, whatever happens, I'll be the answer you need. Broken and battered, shaken and shattered, I'll put you back in one piece. Oh, it doesn't matter, whatever happens, you happen to matter. I've been in your shoes before, falling again and again, but you've gotta let go of what you can't control. Just tell me the where and the when, and I'll say I'm coming over. You can cry on my shoulder, you take as long as you need, 'cause it doesn't matter, whatever happens, I'll be the answer you need. Broken and battered, shaken and shattered, I'll put you back in one piece. Oh, it doesn't matter, whatever happens, I'm happy you happen to be. Oh, it doesn't matter, whatever happens, you happen to matter to me. You happen to matter to me. You happen to matter to me. Thank you.
That was brilliant, Christina.
Thanks.
When will you know if it's going to be on the album or not?
It's one of those things that until I see it and hear it in front of me,
Yeah.
I'm going to make no promises.
Okay.
It's looking like, I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to jinx myself. So.
And if not, you could record it.
I could. I
you
don't think I would do it justice. It's a very good, very good recording.
Well, I'm going to play a song now, just bring the tone down a little bit. Before the world came to a halt a few years ago, I had the very exciting adventure of going to Austin, Texas to record my debut album. And the album is full of very fun, upbeat, Sheryl Crow-ish style tracks. But I had this idea for one big drama moment, and I called it like my James Bond number. And it ended up on the album, and it's a lot of fun to play because it is big drama. So this is Hellfire. You've been having such a hard day. It's a hard day, I know. We've been going such a long way. It's a long way, this road. I don't wanna be your weekend lover waiting for the war. I've been hearing what they all say, and they all say I'm yours. You led me through hellfire. My heart's so worn and tired. Now I can't breathe. Now I can't breathe. You let me see the light, a flicker of the fight. Now I can see. Now I can see. You discovered my weakness. I'm sleepless tonight. I've been keeping your secrets. Your secrets are mine. I could build a church with all the flowers scattered on the floor. I've been putting on a big show, and they all know I'm yours. You led me through hellfire. My heart's so worn and tired. Now I can't breathe. Now I can't breathe. You let me see the light, a flicker of the fight. Now I can see. Now I can see. There's a wicked love and it's waking up. I won't be the one to go. We've been spinning around the sun. I'm afraid more than you know, but pull me deeper in the water. I've got nothing left to hide. Hold your breath and take me under. You led me through hellfire. My heart's so worn and tired. Now I can't breathe. Now I can't breathe. You let me see the light, a flicker of the fight. Now I can see. Now I can see. Thank you.
So good. We were saying we love Daisy Jones and the Six before this, and that was giving me some Daisy Jones vibes. I was very
Thank
happy. This next song I'm going to play, the first song I sung was unreleased. This next one I released in February on my EP called The Midst of My Madness. This one I wrote when I was sick of writing about my own depressing life. So I decided to write about a TV show that I really like. It's called Gilmore Girls. Don't know if anyone knows it. So I wrote about the little love triangle in Gilmore Girls. It's called Car Crash, and I hope you like it.
You're too cool, don't you think? I'm a fool in a blink, unpredictable, but you're so predictable. Too much pride, too many words on the riverside where we first knew there was something. Did you know there was something? But I was watching you, you were watching me. crashed the car, I said, don't blame him, blame me. You blame me. And I shouldn't have danced with you on. Believe that I found what you lost. I never expected a sign, but I would have liked a goodbye. Won't you talk, make a sound, packed your bags and left town, only the writing you left in the margins. I broke hearts just to see you, and at times I thought I could see through every masquerade, but you had a part to play. Oh, and I shouldn't have danced with you once. Believe that I found what you lost. I never expected a sign, but I would have liked a goodbye. Oh, and I shouldn't have given up kind. I saw the risk in your eyes. I never expected a sign, but I would have liked a goodbye. Oh, 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 I was watching you, you were watching me. When you crashed the car, I said, don't blame him, blame me. You blamed me, and I shouldn't have danced with you once. Believe that I found what you lost. I never expected a sign, but I would have liked a goodbye. And I shouldn't have given up kind. I saw the risk in your eyes. I never expected a sign, but I would have liked a goodbye.
That was beautiful. And any song about Gilmore Girls I want to listen to. So, cool. So the next song that I'm going to play is going to be my second single that I'm going to release, I think in October. And I wrote it after someone that I was really close to for years just like really suddenly did a complete 180 on me. Very random and weird. Just one day they were like, nope. So I was really angry about it, and I just went in the studio and I got it produced like the next week. And it's got, I don't know if anyone in here is a fan of Holly Humberstone, but it's got like some real Holly Humberstone style, like drums and guitars, and so I'm going to try my best to translate that into acoustic for you today. So it's called Where'd You Go? And the few kind of friends that I've played the track to over the last few weeks have said that the chorus is so catchy that it stays in your head for weeks. So you're welcome. This is called Where'd You Go?
I don't believe you. This isn't what I agreed to. Did you get me just for the sport? You're not anything I thought. And how you gave us up, didn't even try.
ask for much, but I asked the wrong guy. Where'd you go? 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 It's so peculiar when someone all of a sudden means nothing to you. The more I push, you pull away. I'm not selling tickets for this one-woman play, and the cost of living wore us out. But you're a different person in this town, and I wanna know, where'd you go, 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 I wanna know, where'd you go, 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 where'd you go? I'm standing at the scene of the crash with my windshield smashed. I won't see you for dust. Tell me, what's the point in the fact? Should I still care that you loved me once? Well, I can be the bigger man, but where'd you go, 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 I wanna know, where'd you go, 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 I wanna know, na 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 na, I wanna know, na 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 na, I wanna know, na 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 na, na 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 na.
They're right. I feel like I would be singing that for ages. I'm going to be singing that for ages, that one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's great. I've just done a last-minute change in my head of the song that I'm going to play now. So. Spontaneity. This song is a pandemic song, actually, which I tend to not call it that in front of audiences, but I just have done. Because people tend to go, oh no, not another pandemic song. But I felt like I lost myself in the pandemic, and I think part of that was because a lot of the things that I was using to define myself were kind of everything that was around me, all of the busy, like, hub and, like, greatness of London, and I was using those things and the experiences that I was having to kind of form this identity. And I was displaced back to live with my mum and dad in the pandemic, and all of that fell away. And all of a sudden I was like, am I a musician? And, like, what am I here for? What am I doing? Those kind of things. And this song is about that. It's called Illusion. If I can get the mic to be in the right place. That'll do. Yeah, that. Lattes and tube trains, handshakes and long days. Felt like I was living studios and on the road at Sunday gigs where no one showed. Felt like I was winning drunk crushes and night buses and fluorescent lights, always buzzing like my mind
because for the first time I found who I was. So I kept on moving, but then the world just stopped, and it broke the illusion. Busy feet on rainy streets, weekday sprints to weekend dreams. Felt like I was winning Friday rooftops to Sunday bookshops, ever changing sights, always bustling like my mind, because I felt so alive. I found who I was, so I kept on moving, but then the world just stopped, and it broke the illusion, and I felt so defined amongst the crowds, but I got left behind. I see that now, but I will find the ground again, no matter how fast the world spins, 'cause I'm breaking the illusion. Lattes and tube trains, handshakes and long days. It feels like I am living.
I'm just going to do a quick switcheroo. Sweet, stay there. Fabulous. I wanted to be selfish and play the piano as well, so that's why that happened. Yeah, like I said, for the last song, I spend the most of my time writing songs with other artists. And a few weeks ago, I had a session with a girl called Lex Gibbon, who is amazing. I didn't know that she was 18, so I was like, oh yeah, you know, just this is where I live, come to my house, it'll be fine. And I live up the road from here, and she got followed to my house from Chalk Farm tube station, and she doesn't live in London, and I was like, I am so sorry, I didn't know that that was going to happen to you, obviously. And I think she was a little bit shaken by it, but we ended up connecting over various other shared experiences we've had about not feeling 100% respected in life as women. And I thought that because we were doing a Song Suffragettes gig today, where we're talking about respect for women in the music industry, I would play you this song. However, I am not Lex Gibbon, so I'm going to try my best, and yeah, hopefully it will be all right. Thanks. Yeah, so this song is called Audacity. And it goes like this.
I must have looked at you the wrong way, gave you some kind of hint. Could be the perfume I have on today, not like I was showing skin. Maybe you like the way that I dress, think it makes me look sweet. Maybe you like the way my hair's a mess, thought you could fix it for me. I was just living my life on the train home on a Wednesday night, and I was just minding my business. If I got the next train, it'd be different. You were just a random guy on the train home on a Wednesday night, and I was just minding my business. I was existing. Do you think it's okay to follow me home? That I'll turn around and say that you're the one I want, like love at first sight happens late at night with some creepy guy who won't leave me alone. Do you think it's okay to put your hands on me? Don't know how else to say that it's not happening. I'll cross the road, call my mom on the phone, and you're still looking back at me. Fucking audacity. Thank you. Was trying to tell you no with my eyes. Guess you didn't take the hint. 'Cause bad things happen when girls aren't nice. Don't wanna end up like them. I was just living my life on the train home on a Wednesday night, and I was just minding my business. If I got the next train, it'd be different. You were just a random guy on the train home on a Wednesday night, and I was just minding my business, but I was existing. Do you think it's okay to follow me home? That I turn around and say that you're the one I want, like love at first sight happens late at night with some creepy guy who won't leave me alone. Do you think it's okay to put your hands on me? Don't know how else to say that it's not happening. I'll cross the road, call my mom on the phone, and you're still looking back at me. Fucking audacity. Why do you feel the need to make me feel so small? Does it make you feel bigger when I am vulnerable? You're gonna take advantage. The power I has is vanished, all because of a man. Do you think it's okay to follow me home? That I'll turn around and say that you're the one I want, like love at first sight happens late at night. Do you think it's okay to put your hands on me? Don't know how else to say that it's not happening. I'll cross the road and I'll pray and I'll hope that the fear that I feel is imaginary. Oh, but you're still looking back at me. Fucking audacity. Thank you.
Amanda. Thank you.
That was amazing. Super emotional, I think, for a lot of people. Ah, that's great.
Are you gonna bring the energy
Really got
back
me
up?
that. Now I'm going to sing an upbeat song. It's my turn, isn't it? Yeah. So over the last couple of years, I've managed to find a way into writing in the TV film space. And one of the really exciting things that happened recently was I wrote the song for a global Samsung campaign. And I wrote it with my brother, who is a Nashville-based producer, and two names that I think hopefully a lot of people in the room will know, Jeff Cohen and Jen Bostic. So this song, it ended up being on like the Christmas Day commercial break for the NFL game, and it was on in Piccadilly Circus, and I had friends in Australia saying they'd seen it. So it was really, really exciting. But it was kind of written for my brother to sing, so the chorus is super, super high, but we're going to go for it. It's called Feeling Alright. Walking down the street, I see a happy face, flashing a smile my way, and I feel brand new. No one's a stranger as they pass me by. Everyone's a friend of mine. Ooh. Can you feel the good vibrations running through the population? We got celebrating to do. Feeling alright, sipping sunshine. I'll be chasing rainbows day and night. Gonna take flight, take tickets sky high, way above the clouds. We're feeling alright.
down low. Raise your hands to the sky. Let your freak flag show. Feeling alright, sipping sunshine. I'll be chasing rainbows day and night. Gonna take flight, take tickets sky high. Way above the clouds, you're feeling alright. Feeling alright, sipping sunshine. I'll be chasing rainbows day and night. Gonna take flight, take tickets sky high. Way above the clouds, you're feeling alright.
Thank you.
All the good vibes. Love it. And now a slow one. Sorry, they're all sad. I promise my last one won't be super sad. This next one I'm going to play is an unreleased one. I wrote this one with Karen Kozowski and Emily, who are amazing Nashville writers and producer. They are fabulous. I got the chance to go over there last year, and I actually watched a Song Suffragettes show there, so it's super cool to be playing one over here now. But this song I wrote as kind of a love song to my best friends, and I'm going to dedicate it to my besties who are here this evening, Emma and Natasha, who are also amazing songwriters, all the female songwriters here tonight, because they've seen all my existential crisis. So for that, I apologise. This is called Till My Heart Runs Out.
I'll be at your front door, just leave me the key. Come sit on my sofa, we don't have to speak. We'll eat all the chocolate and drink all the gin, and watch Bridget Jones till you're laughing again. If you need me, you know where I am. I'll cancel everything just to hold your hand and know beyond a shadow of a doubt I'm gonna love you till my heart runs out. Let's cry off our makeup and shit talk your ex. Scream drunk karaoke till we're not depressed. We'll wind up at Tesco in hoodies and slippers and buy a few scratch cards and hope that we're winners. If you need me, you know where I am. I'll cancel everything just to hold your hand. Oh, and know beyond a shadow of a doubt I'm gonna love you till my heart runs out. I know right now that you're not answering your phone, and that you're strong enough to handle it alone. But if you need me, you know where I am. I'll cancel everything just to hold your hand and know beyond a shadow of a doubt I'm gonna love you till my heart runs out. I'm gonna love you till my heart runs out. Thank you.
That was so stunning. Oh my gosh. Cool. So I feel like there have been a couple of lockdown songs this evening, so I'm going to play a lockdown song. And yeah, didn't really feel like there was that much to write about in lockdown, so I kind of set myself a little challenge that I really wanted to write a song that kind of sounded like it would be at the end of a movie. like the kind of final track on the soundtrack of a movie. So I just kind of had a bit of fun writing this one, and it's also a bit of a nod to the fact that I spent my entire lockdown sat on Hampstead Heath, which I'm sure, like, if there are any other North Londoners in the room, they can relate to that. So this song is called Parliament Hill. Roll the credits, we've played our parts. I know full well how the story's gonna end by now. I knew forever wasn't on the cards, but I loved you blindly till the day the house burned down. So I'll see you somewhere that we used to go. Parliament Hill, drinking cold coffee, breathing through the fog. And I'll smile a little knowing we used to have it all. But if you're with someone new, I hope that they would ruin themselves for you. Cruel words, you know I broke you first. We were cut short like a phone call out of change. I knew your mind in ways I've never known mine, but we were meant for each other, and I know I can't make that change. But I wish you everything we used to have, like that blood rush heart stop, feeling like a better man. And she's got a key advantage, 'cause she don't understand. She loves you like she knows she really can. And I'll try to forget you didn't want to stay. Walk around like you care what I do and what I say. On Parliament Hill, drinking cold coffee, getting colder every day. I know you're with someone new, and I know that you would ruin yourself for her, wouldn't you? Like I did for you.
Confusingly, I'm going to play next.
Yeah, I ruined things, sorry.
This last song, can you hear me? Yeah. This last song is, it's a song called Claustrophobia, which I feel like similar to Catastrophizing actually, but this is a song about, it's a work of fiction. This is unfortunately, well actually maybe fortunately, not my experience. I actually wrote this as, I did a master's in songwriting and we were told to experiment with rhyme and meter, and this is what came out. But yeah, it's about feeling really stuck in a relationship and feeling claustrophobic in it. Like every love we started, drinking from tinted glasses, couldn't tear us apart. It
Felt like the stars had aligned. Laid our love out for display. Conversations on replay. No one could tear us away from planning the rest of our lives. But I'm getting restless and almost inevitably what used to be breathless is starting to slowly suffocate me. 'Cause we're fighting to make this tick the boxes, to stop it turning toxic. But if I'm being honest, if we're trying this hard to hold on, then it can't be very strong, or it isn't what we want. I know love shouldn't be like how you're making me feel. No, this is claustrophobia. Maybe we moved too quickly. I wondered why things weren't easy. Now that I can see clearly, lust was never built to last. You say you're scared to lose this. You frame my fear of commitment. I thought things would be different. Sorry if this breaks your heart. We've been playing house, but I'm climbing the fire escape. I need to get out before the walls come down and we go up in flames. 'Cause we're fighting to make this tick the boxes, to stop it turning toxic. But if I'm being honest, if we're trying this hard to hold on, then it can't be very strong, or it isn't what we want. I know love shouldn't be like how you're making me feel. No, this is claustrophobia. 'Cause we're fighting to make this tick the boxes, to stop it turning toxic. But if I'm being honest, if we're trying this hard to hold on, then it can't be very strong, or it isn't what we want. I know love shouldn't be like how you're making me feel. I know love shouldn't be like how you're making me feel. No, this is claustrophobia.
Okay, I guess it's me. So for my last song, I'm going to say two words that I feel like all of you want to hear, which is audience participation. Yeah. Are you keen or not? Because I can just plow straight through. Okay, amazing, amazing. So the last song I'm going to sing for you is a very nice, happy, upbeat one, and I'm actually being sincere. It's called You're the Only One. Was anyone here in February when I played this?
I was, yeah.
Okay, so you guys know it. But for those of you that don't, I'm going to do a little practice bit. So I'm going to sing, you're the only one. And then you guys are going to go, the only. Do you reckon you can do that? Yeah? We'll do a little practice now. You ready? You're the only one. The only. 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 Sweet. Okay. I'll tell you when to do it. We'll just do it on the last chorus, because frequently what happens is people go really hard for the first chorus and then they lose so much steam and then it's just me at the end. So we'll just go for the last chorus. If you want to do it before then, you've got to commit to the whole song. That's all I'm saying. I wrote this with a friend of mine called Will Kilman. It's just a good time pop song. Yeah.
Wide awake at the end of the day, wanna see you, but I just can't wait, so I try to call you. Can't find the words that I wanted to say. Wish I was a little more brave and a bit less awkward. Don't wanna let it get too late. Never told you that I felt this way, but I'm getting closer. Racking my brain for days, trying to find a way to show you. You're the only one.
Thank you.
You're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one. Thanks. Still trying to find my feet, but I'm too weak at the knees, so please would you let me hold you? You know I've been losing sleep, so go easy on me. just trying to show you you're the only one.
Come on.
The only, you're the only one. The only, you're the only one. The only, you're the only one. Yeah, I reckon you got like 50% more. You're the only one. The only, you're the only one. The only, you're the only one. The only, you're the only one. You are the only, you're the only one. You're the only one. Thank you, guys. We tried.
Christina, everybody, thank you so much for 4 amazing songs. I'm going to play something brand new for my last song, and it's very much a work in progress. I'm still trying to define some lyrics and work on the arrangement, but I thought it was quite poignant tonight. It's called Woman. I think most of us have had quite a journey in the music industry. I didn't really start in music till I was 23, and the manager that I got at the time said I had to pretend I was 21. And then I became 25 and I had to pretend I was 23, and it was just exhausting, and I felt like such a fraud because I felt so confident in myself, but I felt like the people around me wanted me to be like a younger pop star or something. Anyway, this kind of went on for years until a couple of years ago I had a baby. He'll be 2 on Monday, and that was like a real defining moment in my life to kind of take control of my identity and be really clear in my head about who I was as a woman and what I was going to stand for and what was important to me. And so recently that I'm just kind of getting back into music. I haven't really gigged in these last 2 years, and I haven't released any music in that time, and I'm kind of finally feeling like I'm getting back into my body after becoming a mother. So the first song that I when I sat down at the piano, this is just naturally the song that came out, and it was really ballady, and then I tried it on guitar the other day, and I thought, let's try it like that. So it might be a single or something, or on an EP or something in the nearish future. I'd like to get some music out this year, but I'm going to test it out on you guys. So this is Woman. Look at my face, gonna tell you a story. Take your foot off the gas, I really ain't in a hurry. Every smile, every frown, every single pound I've got living my life is the only one we got, and I ain't gonna waste it on you. You can tell me all the things that I could do better, I say never. You can try to tell me how to change, but you don't even know my name. Call me lady, that's what I'm going by lately. Ain't nothing to do with my aging. Mother Nature made me, and I'm right on time, 'cause I'm a woman, so unashamedly human. Don't know if you heard all the rumors, but it's cool to be aging like a fine wine. Take every chance and I make some of my own, filling my cup with a family and a home. I'm a flower in bloom, and I still got room to grow. Man in the moon is the only truth I know, and I ain't gonna waste it on you. You can tell me all the things that I should do better, I say never. You can try to tell me how to change, but you don't even know my name. Call me lady, that's what I'm going by lately. Ain't nothing to do with my aging. Mother Nature made me, and I'm right on time, 'cause I'm a woman, so unashamedly human. Don't know if you heard all the rumors, but it's
every woman I know, every child all alone, every mother at home. I'm loving you, loving you. Every morning you wake till the end of the day. Let that sun shine your way. I'm loving you, loving you. Light me up, oh, light me up, oh, light me up. I'm on fire. Light me up, oh, light me up, oh, light me up. I'm on fire. We are woman, so unashamedly human. Don't know if you heard all the rumors, but it's cool to be aging like a fine wine.
Thank you.
That was amazing. And who cares how old you are? You're so talented. Why does it matter? I hated that. I hate that for you, but you're amazing. Before I do this last song, I want to say thank you for having me. It's really cool to share the stage with such insanely talented ladies. Like, we're very lucky to be up here. And this last song is another single from my EP that I released in February. I actually have some t-shirts here that I'm selling, inspired by this song. If you'd like one, it's the one with the car on. You'll see, it's, yeah. So go get one if you would like. And this song is called Car Sick. I wrote this with Dave Thompson and Sydney Cubitt again in Nashville. And I went into the session, I was like, yesterday was my birthday and I got a text from my ex, and it's the first time I've heard from him in 2 years. And I was like, it made me feel a little bit sick. So that's where the song came from. And it's called Car Sick. Hope you like it.
It's been 2 years of healing. It's been so.
I just realised I've started in the complete wrong key, and I'm not going to do that to myself. It might be painful.
It's been 2 years of healing. It's been so healthy. I knew this day was coming. Nothing prepared me to see you right there, your name right there. You're trying to make things right. You wanna play fair, but don't you dare. You must be out of your mind. You're making me car sick. No, we ain't even driving. Feel a little hungover. Haven't even had a drink yet. You get me sick to my stomach. Tell me how to stop it, 'cause you're making me feel. You're making me car sick. Ooh, you're making me car sick. Think I need to pull over. My emotions need a break. Let me out on the shoulder. Apologies, too little, too late. See you right there, your name right there. You're trying to make things right. You wanna play fair, but don't you dare. You must be out of your mind. You're making me car sick. No, we ain't even driving. Oh, haven't even had a drink yet. You get me sick to my stomach. Tell me how do I stop it? 'Cause you're making me feel. You're making me car sick. You're making me car sick. I'm out of sadness. You must be confused. I'm not crawling back. I'm not someone who needs you. I'm out of sadness. You must be confused. I'm not crawling back. I'm not someone who needs you. You're making me car sick. No, we ain't even driving. Feel a little hungover. Haven't even had a drink yet. You get me sick to my stomach. Tell me how do I stop it? 'Cause you're making me feel. You're making me car sick. No, we ain't even driving. Feel a little hungover. Haven't even had a drink yet. You get me sick to my stomach. Tell me how do I stop it?
Thank you very much.
Wow, feels a lot of pressure to be the final song of the night. Although I suppose we've got one more, so it's okay. I want to just echo what Daisy said, because it's really amazing to be here with you guys. And yeah, thank you so much to Phoebe for organising as well. It's been really, really fun. As I said earlier, I don't have any music out, and I've kind of been trying to find my sound as an artist for quite a long time, and I do so much kind of writing for other people, and I've kind of dipped in and out of whether I wanted to do the artist thing or whether I didn't. And about a year ago, I wrote kind of a couple of songs. Well, this song in particular, this was the first one that I wrote that I really was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is the kind of music that I want to make. And I work with a really, really great producer called Paul Stambra. And I took this to him, and also I've spent the last kind of few years working on my production to the point where now I co-produce all of my songs, which I think's really helped with finding the sound, because having that control over the different sounds that I want to hear and the being able to actually do that myself has really helped. So so this was kind of the first song that I wrote that really sparked that for me. So it seemed fitting that this was the first one that I wanted to actually release to the world. So yeah, it's very, very scary and very exciting to say that this one, my first song, is going to be coming out on the 26th of August. So yeah, thank you. If you like it and want to hear the produced version, sorry to do a shameless plug, but yeah, give me a follow. And so it's coming out on the 25th of August. And so it's called Never Will, and it's about kind of trying to find the strength to walk away from a toxic situation, whether that's a toxic relationship with a friend or a relationship, and the kind of difficulty of, just because a decision is a difficult one doesn't mean that it's not the right one. So this is called Never Will. Is it 1 month or 2 since you last talked me through how your day's been? 'Cause I've brushed off some cobwebs and it feels like I've been awakened. I'd always heard, hanging off your every word, pain myself, conceal you were bad for me. Now I'm leaving his conversations getting thin, waiting for the ship to sink naturally. 'Cause if I don't leave you now, if I don't get out, I'm afraid that I never will. Even though it's a bitter pill I need to take, need to walk away, knowing I love you still. Otherwise I never will. I could sit comfortably, always on hand, your midnight therapy. But it's taken me this long to understand you're not there for me. And my self-esteem, slowly ripping at the seams, isn't worth the history that we've shared. I'm hanging on, 'cause it's what I've always done, but you can always do me wrong if I still care. And if I don't leave you now, if I don't get out, I'm afraid that I never will. Even though it's a bitter pill I need to take, need to walk away, knowing I love you still. And if I don't leave you now, then I won't know how. And I'm afraid that I never will. Even though it's a bitter pill I need Thank you.
Thank you so much to Catherine, Christina, Daisy, and Francesca. You guys have all been so inspiring tonight. Some amazing music here tonight. And now we're all officially part of the Song Suffragettes community, which is amazing. In Nashville, it's over 350 women strong. 26 of those women have gone on to receive record deals and over 50 publishing deals. So it's really, really exciting to be a part of, and we're obviously helping to grow that number now here in the UK. We have just a reminder about the virtual tip jar on PayPal. Just search Song Suffragettes, and all the handles for socials are over here where you can find all of us. And thank you so much to Holler as well. It's great to have you involved in Song Suffragettes and supporting all of us. So
Before we do this cover, can we
Yeah.
say thanks to you for hosting?
Thank
It's been
you.
great.
As host, I was asked to select a cover, and I was going through naturally in my head all the, the Chicks songs and Taylor Swift songs, what great female country songs lend themselves to harmony. And I was like, oh, they just all feel like it's been done before. And my husband said, why don't you do a Train song? You love Train. Train were like one of the biggest inspirations for my album. So I've picked this song, and I think, or everyone's been telling me, it's one of those songs that everyone sort of knows, but then you hear it and you're like, I love this song. So hopefully that's how you all feel. And I'm glad you got everyone involved in the group participation earlier, because there's going to be another opportunity with the Nanas. So thank you so much for having us. This is Drops of Jupiter, our Let the Girls Play number.
Now she's back in the atmosphere, the drops of Jupiter in her head. She acts like summer and walks like rain, reminds me that there's time to change.
Since the return of a stay on the moon, she listens like spring and she talks like June. But tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights are faded? That heaven is overrated.
Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar? And did you miss me while you're looking for yourself out there?
Now that she's back from that soul vacation, tracing her way through the constellation. She checks out Mozart while she does Tabour, reminds me that there's room to grow.
That she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Jane. Told a story about a man who was too afraid to fly, so he never did land.
Tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way?
And tell me, did Venus blow your mind? Was it everything you wanted to find? And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there?
You imagine no love, fried beef, fried chicken, best friend.
dance along the light of day and head back toward the Milky Way.
Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights are faded? That heaven is overrated.
Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar? And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself?
Na 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 na.
Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day?
Na 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 na.
Did you fall for a shooting star?
Everybody, na 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 na.
Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day?
Na 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 na.
Did you fall for a shooting
Go around
star?
once more.
Na 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 na.
Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day?
Na 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 na.
Did you fall for a shooting star?
Na 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 na. And are you lonely looking for yourself out there?
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night. Follow Song Suffragettes, follow all these great women, and we hope we'll see you at another show. Thank you.